for today. It seems to be working. Hello, hello. Welcome again to another Kale stream. We're doing emotes today. So how you guys doing? Oh man. Ooh, that didn't feel amazing. Hmm. Let's do a bit of a breather. Yeah, sorry if I'm not sounding amazing right now. It's just kind of like, it just kind of feels weird today. Just maybe it's the weather or something, but like I'm like both. I've been like kind of lethargic and kind of tired today, even though like, okay, so woke up today, right? Feeling fairly kind of like like that, right? And then like I thought, oh man, maybe I just need to like wake up a little bit better, like by like doing like physical activity, right? So I went outside like crazy, and like just started doing the lawn, just cleaning up around the house, and fucking even after finishing that, right? Oh man, I just couldn't shake off that fucking lethargy. So sometimes it really is a thing of like you just needed to just sleep more because I felt a little bit better after that. Also, probably had something to do with me almost Forrest Gumping myself like in the middle of the day because oh, dude, like sometimes if you use a push mower, it'll get like catch a rock at some point, and then like just launch it and mock. Fuck, dude, like you almost fucking died. Do I have to censor that in like YouTube? Just like say unalive or something? Surely not, right? We'll probably be fine. Well, let me double check all my like websites basically. Ooh. Let me go to the YouTube studio. Like amazing, like start to the whole stream where I have to like figure out what the hell am I doing right now. Have I started my wait, wait a fucking second. Am I currently live right now? On YouTube at least, like yeah, it should be. Check my channel. Oh, I am. Very cool. Yep. Very good. Give me a second. Where is the stream manager on like YouTube anyways? I never really knew how to do it. Manage streams. Oh, there it is. Oh. All right, perfect. Oh. Okay, let's wake up for a bit. Sorry. I've just been. Maybe it's because I just need to like go cold turkey on coffee again, right? Because it keeps happening. Well, like, no matter how much coffee I drink, I also just feel like a little bit tired. Whatever. Let's thug it out and get this emote done. So, by the way, since I'm working with Iron Wing a little bit, right? I've just been like basically kind of like doing stuff for them like on the side. Like my main stuff is like is still me drawing, you know, whatever pin-up art of like whatever thing people commission me to do. But right now, since I'm like you know, doing work for my buddy, my buddies at like Iron Wing, uh, we're currently doing something for another VTuber. You know, trying to what you call it, help them do like some promo assets for their like potential, or not even potential, or it's gonna be happening future collab stream like with the video game. So right now we're basically trying to like do a quick like a specialized emote for them. It's like you know, they've been supporting us for, like they've been supporting the project for a long time. It's like, since we're gonna do like a sponsor stream anyways, and you know, and whatnot, might as well just like, you know, do a few of this for them. Like we're also gonna do. I wonder if I should do something like. Yeah, we're gonna do like overlays as well. Oh man, I haven't done overlays in years, man. Like you know, like stream overlays. It's gonna be interesting to try out again, because like all of the overlays that I've done, it's like it wasn't really commercial. It was just like, you know, because I'm too much of a stingy. I can't say it. Uh, like a stingy like a guy to like you know, actually subcontract out to like make my own like stream assets. I decided, like, hey, I'm an artist. I can just do that myself, and not amazing, but it's, I mean, it's good enough, I would assume. So now I get like a lot of these. It's just kind of like people just doing emotes using vectors, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I haven't touched vector like programs in like years as well. Besides, like I kind of prefer like the, you know, there's a little bit more soul to be had when you're drawing the emote instead of just like using vectors for it. There's like those little tiny. I may be trying to convince myself on this. Oh man, my voice has just kind of like switched gears on me like today. Because like it started out like pretty much the usual, like the usual how I talk on stream, right? Because like I don't really, I'm not really like someone who like, yeah, you know, does voices as like their personality. I mean, I can, but like it is so tiring. No, and but no, yeah, like I was just gonna notice like maybe I'm gonna be coming down with something. That's what I'm worried about, right? Like I wonder sometimes if I'm just like kind of like gonna be sick and like in a few days. Hopefully not, because that would suck. Oh, what the fuck? So we got geckos, like house geckos around here, right? It's like they're pretty loud. Um, kind of made me realize that I haven't heard of like a house gecko make any noise since like probably 2 decades ago. Like it's been that long, because like I assume it's just because like most of the house geckos don't even like come into the house anymore, because all of the like so like the way we like handle our kind of like stuff in the house, so like when like all doors and windows like just kind of slam shut, and like the moment it reaches like I don't know night, evening, whatever. Just because like bugs are just kind of fucking annoying to like take care of like once they've gotten into the house. So usually we close our like windows in our houses, like basically close like the doors and like, windows early. Just like have the bugs outside, and I guess the geckos kind of like caught on to that, so like they'll just like stay outside for a bit, and like they'll never like come in because like there's no food to be like there's no gecko food to be had inside the house. Hmm. Let's see. We can get the thing right here. Okay, so this is like my one weakness with drawing chibis. I kind of like drawing them because like they're usually easy, but like fuck it. I've maybe this is just kind of like a a me thing, but I always feel like I can't get the bean face right. You know, that like the specific bean face that like a bean head that what's it called? The chibis always have. I mean, I think that's kind of right, right? Maybe it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Okay. Let's not focus too much. Wait, what the hell? Okay, so I think I'm starting to like get the raspiness going, right? So like I may actually be coming down with something. It's oh man, that's so annoying. So so I mentioned this earlier, right? Well, like might as well mention it here. So like every month, right? Like we try to do a thing where like we basically as a family just like get out of the house for a bit, like just eat out for dinner or whatever, right? And basically that kind of just always just resets my brain for a bit for the month or like for the last month because uh surprise surprise those like actual ghouls and like if I like rage baiters or whatever don't really exist like they don't really exist in real life over here. So like you basically just meet normal people, right? Ah, man, it's a wonder sometimes that how people can just like keep acting like how they are in where wait, coming on something this hitting your head. Oh, come on, man. Wait, wait, it's not working? No fucking way. Hold on. Like there's no way that like it broke this fast. Like, come on, man. Like, and I set this up like it's a oh my god. You mean to tell me that oh yeah, it broke. Oh, thanks for that. Okay. Oh, I sure hope that wasn't audible. Okay, so what we're gonna do is probably restart the program for throwing stuff at my head. So it's specifically that because like you need a like the throwing things at the streamer, right? Like that redeem is specifically only a something you use a program for instead of like a on Twitch. So sometimes if there's like a connection issue, they just break contact with like Twitch, so like the redeems don't go through. which is kind of annoying that you have to restart the whole program to reconnect sometimes. Okay, so try it now. Hmm? Oh, yeah, that works. Ow. Ow. Dude, you don't have to like immediately use it. Okay, what was it? What was I doing again? I actually forgot what I was like doing. Uh, uh, brain, work. Okay, so something that real people exist in real life, like normal people, mind you, not those ghouls in like you see in the For You page, right? It's always fun because like you get a lot of these like interactions like that like kind of mirror sitcoms and tourism ads. Like it's so fucking cool. Like it's even weirder, right? Because like you see all those videos of like actual fucking weirdos in real life, like you see in the TikTok videos. Yeah, they're not actually around. Like they're not actually like all that common. Like the weirdos, like in the New York subway, at least. Like most people are just kind of like normal. So we went out right to eat, and then like you know, me and Dad always have this kind of like silent rivalry, like who can pay the bill faster, right? So I bought some like from like some barbecue from like outside of the cafe, and they're like, oh yeah, like let's like add a bunch of shit to like the dinner, right? And I guess we ordered a little bit too much food, and I got like you know that we got inundated by like the sheer amount of food, and then like my dad uses that as a what you call it, as a tactic to slow me down from going to the counter, going like, oh yeah, you finish up like finish up like with all that food. I'll go to the bathroom for a bit, and then I could see him like go to the bathroom for a bit, and then like immediately sneak away to the counter to pay like the bill. I was like, son of a bitch, why would you do that? I was gonna pay the bill, right? Like it's, oh my god. It's so I got like it was a feeling of I was just kind of like, man, I got so caught, dude. Okay, what is happening with the upload? I don't really have anything going on in the background, I don't think. Not there. And not here either, so I'm not exactly sure what the hell is happening. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's happening. So ever since like that whole hubbub about like the fucking 8 hour blackout. No, actually 10 hour blackout, right? Power outage. I think that kind of like broke the nearby like internet thing. This one. Look, at the very least, I wasn't like I wasn't kind of like fully cocked. At the very least, I paid for the barbecue, right? So like everyone kind of enjoyed that as well. So like it was kind of like a half and half. We were going Dutch basically. Oh. Why am I justifying that, man? Oh, dude. What the hell is happening with my internet? This is annoying, right? Because there shouldn't be any problem with my internet right now, but for some reason it keeps dropping frames. It's so annoying. Yeah, see, like I can load up Twitter just fine, no problem. So I'm not sure what's exactly. This keeps happening, man. Come on. So, anyways, um, like let's skip all of that, like because that wasn't like the main thing, right? Because we once we've all kind of finished like eating, like we just couldn't like eat another bite. Uh, we got a bunch of like takeaway boxes, like get all the leftovers because usually we just get a bunch of the leftovers, like give it to like our dogs or something, right? I know. You're technically not supposed to give them like leftovers, but you know what? It works, like right? Like they get the extra protein or whatever, and we don't have to like waste food, right? So while we're doing that, I guess like the table right next to us saw this and like one of them just kind of approached us, going like, "Hey, um." Do you have those like they have dogs at home or something, right? Like you have pets at home, and like I guess if you notice, you were like kind of like putting away all your leftovers in a bag, and like, oh yeah, we got pets at home. Like we usually used to give them like the leftovers or whatever, because they've been like the good companions, whatever. And the tourists seeing this, like the apparently the people like right next to us were tourists from out of town, like, oh yeah, like we got like some leftovers as well. It's like well, we can't like eat another bite either, so like you take the leftovers and like just give them to your dogs for us or something, right? And like that has got to be the most like sitcom or like fucking uh what you call it, like tourism ad thing I've ever seen, of like this like random people showing a lot of like a community, like a thing of community with everyone, right? It was like so fucking cool to see that, and like it just kind of like fixed my brain for like the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. Oh, okay, so that's why. So immediately I find out the reason why the internet was so kind of bad right now. Uh Thunderstorm. So it's basically monsoon season right now. So like, it shouldn't be that bad, would it? Like, come on, man. Like, let me work here. That sucks. That absolutely sucks, dude. Okay, so I wonder if we can fix this by killing one of the streams, like probably like one that goes to Twitter, maybe. I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a problem, right? This point, when isn't it a monsoon season? I mean, I get that that's a joke, but I'm not smart enough to like try to. I mean, like even if I wanted to like relate it to like Metal Gear Vengeance, I'm not smart enough to do that because it's, well, for one, um, Kojima hates me and does not want uh, any revenges. Wait, no, that's not a Kojima game. Kamiya hates me and like does not want me to like enjoy Metal Gear Revengeance at any point in my life. And second of all, uh, uh, it's been so long since I played Revengeance, dude. I played it on a buddy's computer. It was like one of the best fucking experiences in gaming that I had. It could also just be me like remembering it fondly because because of who I was uh, back in the day when I was like wee old tiny Kale, like just enjoying high school or whatever. I wonder if that dated me a little bit. Uh, Minus the buffering, you like it's still like coming through, right? I wonder how long has it been like kind of like a delayed. Oh, it's green again. We're probably back now, boys. It'll probably catch up to the actual like a real stream at some point, right? Surely. Oh, speaking of which, I've started noticing that like even more that every time I go out, there's just a lot of these interactions are just kind of starting to feel like actual tourism ads, right? Where like the other day, I was in line for like a groceries, right? Getting basically at the grocery stores. I was gonna pay for something in cash and going like, fuck, like all of this came up to just over my budget because I didn't have like I just needed like I was like $10 short of paying my for the groceries, and like it's not that I couldn't afford it or nothing. Okay, that sounded weird, but like I just pulled out my phone because I was what I'm too lazy to go to the ATM. I'll just like pay it by phone, and then a guy just tapped me just kind of tapped my shoulder, right, going like, "Hey, don't worry about it. Here's like a $10 to like cover the difference." I'm like, "Wait, really? Like you do that for me?" It's like, yeah, like just pay it forward, dude. It's like, holy, that feels so fucking good, dude. Like, just kind of like restored my again view of just what the real world is like. Going like Twitter would have you believe, X or whatever, would have the internet would have you believe that like the world's falling apart. It's the end of the world. It's like fucking ode to humanity, right? But like you actually go to like real life, and then like you just this exist in a society that cares for each other, and like it feels so fucking good. It almost made me like want to be normie. You know what? Like you know what? Like you normies are all right. Uh, maybe I. Maybe the world isn't so bad because like there's people who are just kind of like still believe in uh doing kindness, being good in society, and like I guess half of that is just kind of like uh the lack of these IRL influencers like roaming around, like YouTube pranksters and such, just kind of like made life a lot more bearable for everyone. So like everyone's just kind of like just kind of doing the whole thing of like, yeah, I'll help you out, no problem. And oh man, a bunch of these interactions just kind of felt like gave me the whole like sunshine and rainbows kind of feeling every time I go out nowadays. I don't, which kind of makes me wonder like if we even still have like hikikomoris nowadays in my area. In which case, like if there are, have you been outside recently? It's pretty fucking cool. I guess I don't really have a point for that anecdote. I should probably like figure out like a punchline for it, like if I try to like tell that story in the future, right? But like, you know, there is no meme like outside's pretty fucking cool. Though I'm not exactly sure what would happen if you live in like, I don't know, fucking New York or something. Okay, so you might want to refresh. I assume now that like the signal's pretty much green now. Okay, it's pretty all right like for the delay. Ooh, what the hell is that? Okay, so I think the coffee is starting to hit me a little bit. Where like like despite drinking like hot coffee, my body's still starting to feel a little bit warm. Unless that's a fever coming through, in which case I am so gooped. I don't even sound stuffy anymore. Like you had your chance like in influenza. You think if I made my voice nasally and annoying enough, I can be like a drama tuber? Though I might not survive being a drama tuber at any point because like that might actually kill my eternal soul, like by the sheer cringe of it. It's like the whole reason why I don't exactly like to engage in rage bait in in Twitter. But I should. Huh. After all, why shouldn't I be a rage baiter online? Seems to work out amazingly for everyone else. And that's when like God just kind of like nukes me to like make me an example or something. Oh man. Oh. Give me a second. I'm checking a bunch of channels to see if I get. Okay. I just need to take a quick look at my channels just in case I'm getting a ping from my boss or something. It's probably fine. So I've been wanting to like draw a little bit more like you know, my usual pinup stuff on like a YouTube, right? And you know, I'm a little bit of a paranoid person. I had to like get more information before I tried to do it, and you know, probably get myself absolutely wrecked by like the YouTube moderation, right? But I asked around like with a bunch of other like big name artists in YouTube, and they've also been like drawing pinups. They've been fine, and I wonder if I can just start doing that, no problem. Like as long as I can frame it as like, oh, this is just like a drawing process, and try to treat it as like, you know, like a fairly technical thing instead of just, oh, look at the boob. Maybe I should. Does this mean I should start doing like what's the term for it? Tutorial videos? I am not amazing cheat. Like I'm not. amazing at teaching, but like, I mean, I can try to like, basically show everyone like the type of like, not even process, but like a series of bad habits that I go through when drawing. I mean, if it results in my usual stuff and people like my usual stuff, I mean, why not, right? I wonder what's causing like the. Okay, so like, it didn't used to be like this. Like for a while, I've been enjoying like a lot of like fairly decent connectivity. So I'm wondering if the reason why I'm having this kind of like a bad signal right now is because of like, what if it's like China, right, where like a bunch of people shoot shells of colloidal silver or like silver nitrate into the clouds to make it rain a lot more to counteract like what's it called, uh the El Nino that heats up like the uh like it's basically heating up the world. So like if you make it rain more, it cools down, but also because there's like metals in the clouds, it blocks like a bunch of signals, right? So like that might be part of the reason why it's like kind of like nuking my connectivity a lot of times. I should probably check if silver nitrate even blocks radio signals or even like Wi-Fi signals. Which way, internet man? Rain that feeds like a grows crops and hydrates you and feeds you like down the line by growing food, right? Or I don't know, fucking doom scrolling technology. Of course, I'm gonna be choosing the doom scroll technology, but like, I mean, I don't really have a choice in this matter, do I? It's like born to doom scroll, forced to hydrate or whatever. Let's double check. I have too many stuff open in my taskbar. Let's kill a bunch of those real quick. Ooh. Man. Okay, where is my PRF? Okay. Not exactly sure. So what is the code chain looking like? Oh. Uh-huh. Like, I realize I can probably make it by the deadline, which is like 2 weeks from now ish, for like these streaming assets. But I can't help but be a little bit like kind of like shaky and nervous about this because like it is kind of my first like big project that I'm working on with a deadline. So fingers crossed. Wish me luck that I'll pull through on this. So what I want to do is just kind of like make a lot of the uh well important, like not important, but like main details a lot more noticeable by making them bigger. It's basically like a more anime version of like caricature drawing. Caricature. How do you pronounce that? That like do we still live in the ice age? As long as there's ice at the poles, considered an ice age. Wait, what? Also, hello, Eugene. Welcome. How you doing? Um, hmm. I Has there been a point when like a north and south like it has been like kind of green? Like I wouldn't call it ice age per se. I would probably call it temperate age because most of the rest of the world is pretty much temperate. I thought ice age meant like the majority of Earth is still encased in ice or whatever, right? Not like only like north and south. Unless you want to I mean, if that's the case, like we might be looking at like, oh, the winter has come. This is ice age technically. Like I don't think that counts. Maybe. Uh, hey, you guys want to see something? Okay, so this is technically a character for the game, right? And this is also is kind of like a promo piece for one of the voice actors. Um, Something about it. So I've also been like the one who designed the prototyping for the character designs for this like a specific character. Uh, I wonder if I can just show these off. Uh, sorry. Give me a second. So we had like a bunch of like different. Okay, so I can probably show this one because it's not as finished. And you know, the actor, the person of it has already kind of like announced it in like a YouTube video already. So like I'm probably much fine with this. So this is the character, right? Um, this actually, uh, the early concepts for this, I actually did. Ow! Come on, man! Come on! Why would you do that to me? So, basically, this is going to be a character in the game, right? Um, these are the early concepts that I was trying to do, and at some point, I had to talk it out with them, right? Basically, had a bunch of these concepts of like, oh, which personality did you want? Like, did you want like the calm, collected type, Nicolas Cage, or the sultry type, right? So like we got into a point of like, oh, I might as well just kind of kind of smush them all together, but take a bit of like each. and we ended up with like we ended up with something like we basically used the middle design as the main template for it, and have the lead dev put it through there like a design sense for the main filter, and now we have this, and I guess we're gonna be rolling with it. Like we are going to be rolling with this like design. This is an old like version, so there's a lot more refinement to be made, and I can't exactly show off the newest version. So you know, this is what the character is ending up as like as an emote. So this is what we're doing right now. Unky is back. Yes, I am. I can finally stream something again because uh, for the last week I've just been like hard stuck doing. Uh, can I say it? Can I say it on YouTube? I just been drawing just uncensored ass and titties. Then like I can't exactly show that off on YouTube, can I? And like, okay, so I know technically I can just stream it on like I don't know Pixel or just kind of Picardo or something, right? But it's so annoying to just have like to add another like a stream key that I have to keep switching back and forth with. It's just kind of like, oh, if Stream Elements added like those sites so I can just toggle that no problem, that'd be great. But unfortunately, I can't do that. Not yet, anyways. Should probably get put in some feedback for that and like tell what you call it, tell Stream Elements that I please add more sites, please. I gotta be like early or like I wake up early as well technically, though it is probably also an option for me to not like even go to sleep and then just kind of just like raw dog it until like the next day, and then like start doing like whatever IRL work I needed to do the next day. But it's do I really want to do that? That shit's gonna run me ragged for the next day. It's just kind of not gonna be fun. But I did promise that I wanted to like finish this like pretty early. Also, hello Jay, welcome. How you doing? We said when Twitch allowed that tasteful nude drawings and people drew huge penny cock. Look, Jay. For one day we became free men, right? Because Dan Clancy wanted to try something out, and he allowed, hey, do you want to draw tits? You can, and then just you could just draw full bare tits, no problem. And it was the most fun I've had on this on Twitch, in my whole entire career, right? But oh my fucking god! Right the next day, I went to sleep after streaming, woke up to horrible news that okay, I didn't get banned or nothing. I was pretty much fine. A bunch of motherfuckers decided to go a little bit too far and just started dancing fucking naked on stream, and like got oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. they managed to like push the TOS so far, even after like you were given not an inch, not a yard, but a whole mile. You wanted to like push it further and start dancing fucking naked on camera. And the very next day, Dan Clancy pulled that fucking like that like new TOS, and we couldn't draw tits no more on stream. Oh man, was I fucking disappointed the next day. Man, we had it. We fucking had it, dude. Oh my god. At the same time, this is supposed to be a gaming site. Yeah, it still is, and we still have bathtub streamers, right? I mean, fuck it. You know what, man? Like, get the bag, but like, why'd you have to take my like enjoyment out of this? Like, you could have, we could have had it all, man. We all could have just been happy. But no fucking, no fucking happiness over here. It's because like fucking people with greed that they talk about in the Bible decided to like push it a little bit too far, and we can't draw tits no more. And like, oh my god. That said, though, now that I've like learned a little bit more about like the TOS, I can at least not be as mad because like technically I can draw like tits as long as they have pasties on. So like, I mean, I'm fine with that, I guess, for the most part. Man, man, I'm so sad. It hurts so much, bros. We should get rid of it all. I mean, yeah, that probably like even out the playing field a little bit, but like, what can you do? And I'm not even complaining because like of viewership or nothing. I just want to be able to do like the content that I want, right? No, like yeah, like, there's a class of people who can do all the content they want, but like, uh, you know, the most oppressed class of streamer, the the digital booby artist, can't do shit, dog. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just playing it up. But no, yeah, just kind of like unfortunate that like what you call it, we can't have that anymore. What was that meme again? Like they gave us a taste of like uh, a taste of freedom and just like took it away from us. It's like, oh man. Like VTubers getting this, like, just like getting shabiddled because they were doing like a little bit too, like they were pushing a little bit too far in terms of like decency, right? I mean, honestly, okay, so there's a there are sites for it, so like you know, makes you wonder why a lot of these like content creators, these quote unquote mainstream legit content creators, do all their like you know risque shit on like their places like YouTube when there's like I don't know, does Kick allow it or like Picardo or whatever? But I also kind of understand that's where like you know Twitch and everything else is where like the viewership is, right? But at the same time, can't we just like have like a not safe work section, like just like a like as much as as much as I don't exactly love you know I mean, I'm pretty much ambivalent to like Elon or whatever. He has done a few things decently, kind of like smart. Oh, smart. Where like just blur out the adult content and not have them like appear in the on the front page for like people who don't have that shit enabled, right? Like I wonder if that would work for like a Twitch, perhaps. Just like allow everyone to like, hey, hey, buddy, hey. You want to draw tits? You gotta set your shit to mature, and then like not appear on everyone's like feed. That's it. I wonder if that would help at least to like keep them safe from like I don't know liability. And that's also the other part, right? As much as I do want Dan to actually just like give me the power to draw like titties on main again, right? I do understand it's a liability thing. I watched one of the shorts about cats. Did I really get trunks of land sponsors? Probably not. I was just kind of like exaggerating a little bit, and it's like I thought I said like I probably got toxic osmosis. Probably not, honestly. It's not like I was like a fucking I wasn't imbibing like cat feces or nothing, right? So like I should be fine. Like I've been around cats my whole life. I never really saw any kind of like a detriment to my health, so I assume it's fine. Drawings aren't interesting enough to do all that. Look. As for gooning, you shouldn't be doing that. Switch for that. I mean, tell everyone else on like everyone else on the cosplayer and the bathtub streams for that because uh is body painting still a thing on Twitch? Because fucking it would, yeah, sure, but like they're still gonna be doing that. And you say it's not gonna be like interesting enough for that. Like, did you see like a Ball Buddies like stream? Like people were in there, alright. Like just kind of like a lot of people were just in there for like to watch him do like studies of like drawing bare naked kind of like figure drawings. And I was in there too because that shit was like genuinely interesting as an art thing. And are you really gonna say that no one's gonna want to learn how to draw huge titties? Like, come on. Look, anyone who sees like the neat thing, be it just like a fairly classical looking art or just like huge titties, there are going to be a lot of other people who are gonna go like, hey, I want to do that. I want to like be able to draw huge titties. Like, if fucking give me the secrets. Which is why I should probably be like watching Mikey Mega Mega a lot more, because he just draws like the like just big titty elf in bikini, and basically just kind of like, oh yeah, if you wanna learn how to do it, like this is how you should do it, like, and then like basically teaches us like the step by step for it, which is really fucking cool. On Twitch, sure, but like on stream in general, right? I wonder if you can set it up, right, where like it really depends on like what your following is. Like starting from zero to do like educational art content's probably not going to be all that easy, if even possible, really. Oh, Snake. Mikey Mega Mega is actually just kind of like an old head like art YouTuber. So like he's been around for a long time, and he's been just drawing like bodacious babes on YouTube, no problem. He's been streaming as well. Like he's been doing that for both. He mains like YouTube, but he also multi streams like on Twitch, I think, and I think they get pretty popular on Twitch. But I think it's because he already has like a following, or like an established baseline for like teaching people how to draw huge tits on stream, just from his YouTube days, that it just kind of ported over for like Twitch as well. So it really depends on how you go through it, I think. But like, you know, just starting from zero on Twitch is a lot harder. Like, let's be real here. Fuck, that even reminded me, right, Eugene? I probably should go back into doing like YouTube Shorts again. They were fun, but like I was like basically doing them as as a side hobby thing, because they do take a lot of like time to do, like, or rather like a decent amount of time, which a lot of that I can just be using to like, you know, using to actually do my like main job, which is just drawing. I wonder if I can get an affordable enough like a video editor for like from Fiber or something, to just get like get someone to edit like a bunch of my scripts. That'll probably work, right? Maybe. Nah, yeah, I'll think about it, because I am getting a little bit more kind of like a capital just from like working my job with like Iron Wing a little bit more. How big should we make the eyebrows? Probably real big, right? Just have them be noticeable in thumbnail. Actually, how noticeable is this anyways? Kinda. We might want to make the hand gesture a little bit more noticeable in the background. What's my references? Alright. Maybe make the arm a little bit bigger, or like just arms and hands. Just so they just kind of like stand out against the background a little bit more. Shorts fell off for YouTubers? What do you mean? Like VTubers? Because like shorts are still pretty fucking amazing for like every form of like a content creator. Like, have you tried releasing like a YouTube short these days? So you'll just usually get like 1,000 views minimum. Like if you get a decently like edited one. And I know in like a you know YouTube shorts kind of like a scale, that's not a lot. That's still a lot of eyes on your kind of like a whole channel though. Moods, I had success with them before I stopped using them. I mean, you can still use them, no problem. I mean, at some point, you don't need to rely on like a what you call it, just using what's it called? You don't need to rely on just using shorts forever, because like once you've gotten to like a size of like attention, or like the size of like a viewer base that you needed, you can just basically just like stick with like streaming. Like tens of thousands per short, now just hundreds. I'm gonna try. Okay, so just to test that out, I'm gonna like probably try doing like a few shorts in the future, because like all of the shorts that I've been seeing, like even like the newer ones, have been like just kind of like a lot. Like what kind of shorts were they doing? Like were they kind of like just stream clips or an actual sketch or whatever? Because you can probably see like what they were like what the problem is for like your content, just by looking at the retention graph. Ad. Stop watching on Twitch then. If you don't want ads, buddy, go come to like YouTube or something. YouTube doesn't have ads technically. If you have like ad block, probably. I wouldn't know. I'm streaming. Mm-hmm. Oh, see it? You guys tried like a Battlefield 6 recently? It's apparently a little bit better now. I've started to like enjoy it a little bit, because last season they were pretty unoptimized, but like the new season, I think they've added basically. Okay, this is going to be a little bit like embarrassing, right? Because like I've kind of played. I have kind of been playing a lot more of the new map, which is literally just like a place in Japan. Unironically, I came back to like playing Battlefield 6 because there's a place in Japan now, and you know, like aside from the meme of it being placed in Japan, it is unironically just like a very pretty fucking map, just like deep blue seas, and then like a bunch of an archipelago of like islands you can just go through, and then they are their own kind of like areas like you need to capture, and like you need to traverse them effectively. You either go by air or by sea, so you got a lot of like naval battles. It's really fucking fun. What do you mean the ads were so long? How long were the ads? Because like technically, like are the ads are supposed to be like 3 minutes long, aren't they? Welcome back. You should start watching from YouTube or something. That I don't think there's ads over here. Maybe, probably. No promises. Hmm. Let's fill in the blanks. Okay. I wonder if I have to make the outline a little bit more thick, just to make it a little bit more noticeable. Probably right, actually. I wonder if I can skip. Okay, so outlines aside, I wonder if we can just like cheat that with like just filling in uh the areas here. Then only have the thick outline be the outside of the emote. Maybe, right? You see that male VTuber got canceled for loving Pogs? What the what? I missed that. What the hell happened? How can you be mad at like what? There is no longer a place for Jamaican males in this world, dog. They don't want they don't want they don't want people who like Pogs no more. They don't like the Jamaicans. And then you woke up to a very loud ad. It was in the headphones. Ad where? It's because he was DMing women, telling them he wants to fatten them up, trying to harass them at half time. Pierce Brosnan, the architect. No way. Mr. Brosnan. I'm a huge fan. You're my favorite James Bond, actually. Oh, that is way. You should have led with that, man. What the fuck do you mean for loving Pogs? You're just being weird. the 007 like a VTubing. So zero exercise, zero healthy diet. It's 7 meals of like the hamburgers daily. I don't know. Zero 7 Google Doc. He's no fucking way. Oh, that hit me too hard. But no, yeah, like Eugene, like what do you mean by that? Like, were you getting ads in Twitch or YouTube, or like, were you watching Netflix, listening to Spotify? Spotify, probably, right? I may need to like finally replace my tablet's like screen protector, because it's now like the grooves that have formed like from just years of usage, right, have now started just kind of like railroading my my like lines to a point of like it's actually changing like the direction that I'm like drawing in. But hey, like fucking almost a decade of usage, and it's now this bad. That's pretty fucking good. I assume he's the Christiana VTubers. No, that doesn't sound too bad, actually. Like, it is still weird to go around DMing people about your, like, weird fucking fetishes, right? And, like, harassing them and fucking off in real life, dude? But, like, that's not Christian levels, let's be real. And I do not want you, any of you, sons of bitches, to, like, start talking about what Chris Chan did. It's funny because, like, the women just awkwardly replied in DMs. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Yeah. Oh, it started. Okay, so wait, yeah, that's kind of weird though. Like, you start like with all those YouTube videos playing while you were asleep. The ad is what got you. That's kind of that's kind of funny actually. Oh my fucking god. So, I mean, I wonder if a block could have fixed that, right? Because, like, it could have just been like, so a lot of, like, you know, I'm not gonna be talking like I'm an expert on anything, but, like, that sounds to me like they were thinking that a weirdo like this they don't want to, like, embolden, so, like, they try to be diplomatic about it, or, like, just kind of, like, not basically not sounding like they're molding over it, right? We were telling to fuck up. Unfortunately, and I'm not gonna be like acting like an expert or anything, but, like with all the things what female VTubers have going on, they still sometimes have to, like, contend with the fact that a lot of these weirdos don't think they're real people. So, like, if you know the thing that, like, if a weirdo has to, like, actually, like, stop themselves, like, and then, like, treat, like, the anime woman like a real person, they they might have an adverse reaction, right? So I wonder if it was that he had connections. Oh man. Your own. Hello, Toby. Welcome. How you doing? They thought he had some clout, maybe, right? But, like, I wonder if that's also the thing of, like, do you remember what happened to Taiga? Actually, there's this, like, one apparent, like, a rich guy that started harassing him, like, and I don't think he's like a well-known person. I wonder if it's like that when they're talking about, like, connections, like the guy just actually has some weirdo fucking connections with the thing, like clout. What do you think I'm doing if I do, like, you fucking huh? Is that an offer? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like just like kind of like a weirdo rich guy. Okay, maybe this is the player, right? Like, I most I'm doing like the streaming on multiple different platforms, and like I drive people to like to YouTube because that has like probably the least amount of ads, maybe. No, that would be weird. However, it would depend if you have enough clout to make me shut up or something. You know how to remove ads at all? Uh, mm, YouTube doesn't want me to tell you this, but there's a really funny thing called ad block. And you can tap maybe. Of course, I'm gonna be picky. That's my likeness, and I don't want to be. I mean, despite me drawing huge titties on stream, I don't want to be associated with like not safe for work content or whatever. Like me being a hypocrite in the year of our Lord. Okay, be right back. Actually, I need to use a little artist's room real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Uh, oh man. So, uh, so what basically happened was, I spent the whole time just clearing my sinuses. So like, it's kind of a weird fucking thing, right? Because like all of my bodily functions, I kind of needed like a, you know, maintenance, like all at once. So I just kind of like the whole time was kind of like, you know, going through the motions of bowel movement, and also just like if I can. Oh man, my nose was starting to get like real blocked, so I had to clear my sinuses the whole time as well. It, yeah, it wasn't the greatest, and like the whole time was like, man, I'm probably taking a while, you know, for this to return to the stream, aren't I? Look at that! Oh man, make it stop. Yeah, one day it'll happen to you too, and then you'll be sorry. And then, well, like once you've gotten into like that whole thing and then of like needing to clear out all of your like orifices, right? Orifice. Uh, you'll start realizing, man, maybe Kale was actually going through a lot more, and like I have to like appreciate him for for his service while he was like all like not in the best shape of his health currently, and then like I should really appreciate that by watching his streams more and giving him more like a more analytic value in the algorithm, whatever, right? Right. Ow. Well, that's why we don't tell the doctors about this. We just tell our closest confidants, like no doctors, the family, and then like the family would just tell us to like, oh, you should really just like drink more warm water, dude. It'll fix you right up. And then you do that, and then surprisingly, it fixes all of your shit. This is why, like, I don't really like going to the doctors a lot because, like, well, for one, it's expensive, and the second of all, it's just kind of like, and you have to go through a whole thing of, well, I guess it's gonna be another routine of getting a checkup, and then getting the pharmaceutical uh, narcotics, and then you have fucking. Can be Dr. Robin over? No, I ain't. No. First of all, my body's a temple. No one but the most devout can enter. And no one can be as devout as me. So it's self. It's basically self-cessed or nothing, right? I should work on the delivery on that. That sounds like a really good fucking punchline, actually. I wonder if I can run Battlefield on stream without like my whole PC crashing. Because that was like a whole lot of like what was happening in like the in the last season, where like it was so badly optimized. It still kind of is that even like opening Chrome in the background while like the game was still running was actually blue screening my computer somehow. And you might have guessed that that probably isn't like the amazing. The BF6 fell off. I'll hop on Marathon. First of all, no, I'm not touching Marathon with a 10-foot pole. I tried it. It wasn't great. Maybe if they add like a PvE only mode, like maybe I'll like take a look at it again. But right now, nah. Second of all, just a couple hours before this, I was playing like a round or two of like Battlefield 6, right? And in the middle of me playing it, it kind of kicked me out of the server, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it like why did it kick me out? And then I tried reconnecting. Oh, sorry, can't reconnect you to a new match. Like, what the fuck was that? So I restarted the PC. Not PC. I restarted the game, right? Like exited the game. They started up back again. You are in a 6,000 person queue. So like, oh, it did not in fact fell off. It's still like running to like more than max capacity. So no, like Battlefield is still alive and well. Meanwhile, Marathon. I mean, how much more people like have been like getting back into Marathon after the PvE like only mode like it got added though? That's a real question. Okay, let's do it like that. What was I? Okay, so there is a brand of like stevia that I recommend, not sponsored by the way, but they should sponsor me. Called Tropicana Slim, where they actually, on top of being like a decently good stevia brand, they also add like I think supplemental chromium for it, and chromium, I think, if I'm not mistaken, actually just kind of like regulates your blood sugar a little bit. And so because I've switched to that in like this year at least, like even living a fairly sedentary life and not changing my diet too much, I kind of like lost like what 14-ish pounds. Like it's like what 7 kilos. So yeah, like don't go cold turkey when you're trying to go like training or whatever, because you'll start reducing your calorie burn, but also increase your um uh nutrient storage because you're like your body's trying to save energy. Then probably I'm not sure how much like strength you can build while on a deficit anyway. So uh, honestly, I'd just recommend you to like do a more like a satiating but like like lower calorie diet and like training normally. And like if you still want like something sweet, the occasional like a sugared thing is fine, but like if you still want like regular like sweetness, I just honestly get stevia. I would not recommend getting the synthetic ones like Asulfam K, like Ace K, or like aspartame, or like fucking whatever else exists these days for like synthetic sweeteners, because research on that has started like it's not like definitive like quite yet, but like there have been like findings about how like these synthetic sweeteners actually cause like a memory degradation just from like I don't know misfolding of like a tau proteins or whatever if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I would recommend either just like a fixing a diet or just kind of like a getting a stevia. Um, Though funny thing about like again like even when like stevia is like really sweet, since you're not technically having sugar, right? The sensation of like drinking sugar is still kind of like you're managing to like reset your like taste buds a little bit more, so you taste a lot more like sweetness from sugar like over time, and then after like I don't know a month or two of like drinking like a stevia or whatever, you go back to sugar. Oh fuck, that taste is like the taste of sugar becomes immense, and then like the flood of endorphins you get just from like going back to sugar once in a while, it's 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 a lot better than just like drinking sugar as a regular thing. Honestly, I don't even drink like stevia for weight loss or nothing. It just kind of like it fixed my kind of like sleep a little bit, like the quality of my sleep, because like my sugar like my because my sugar is now like a little bit more regulated. I'm not always like super fucking wired because of the energy from the sugar plus the stimulation from the caffeine. So now I'm just like managing to like burn like a little bit of more energy just from like the stimulation from the caffeine, but like there's no sugar to pad it. So I'm pretty much good right now. So I can get a rush of that like alertness, but none of that like a sugar crash like mind muddling thing. And I really do sound like I'm glazing this stevia a lot, right? Because like I'm talking about this, but like it's been pretty effective for me. There's a quality of like improving my attention span for like drawing. You're angry, you're wired, and you're fixing for a whole lot of trouble. Um, uh, Stop consuming too as much sugar, and you'll fix that right quick. Which is to say that I didn't quit like sugar or anything. Like I've reduced a lot of it, like from the day to day. But sometimes, sometimes you just gotta bite into a Mars bar, and it's like it's the greatest fucking tasting thing ever. Fuck, I could go for a Mars bar right now. Oh, that's another thing. Like eating out, especially like a food tastes a lot better now because like my sugar tolerance has like gone down or like reset rather. And I'm not even like talking shit about sugar because that's a very useful resource. And remember, by consuming sugar, you are quite literally just sticking it to uh, the man from, like, I don't know, the Victorian era, because you're a commoner enjoying like the same like a type of like luxuries that a mid-tier nobleman would have had in the Victorian era or something. I would like to think that, like, our ancestors, like our lineage, look down upon us like from from way on high, and just say like, fuck yeah, our bloodlines like fucking living at large, because they're eating a chocolate bar that costs like 10 fucking bucks at most. Mhm. Wonder what the hell did I eat at that restaurant, and just kind of like, I'm burping a lot. It's like I don't think I've like eat like I don't think I drank anything that was like carbonated, and I don't feel sick, so it's not technically food poisoning. I wonder what the hell did I eat or drink. It almost looks kind of like penny and stocking, doesn't it? Ah, it's probably fine. Though I wonder if I should make this the outline thicker. Uh, I'll figure it out. Wait, actually, E. Okay. E. E. Let's make the outline a little bit thicker. Just like that. Easy. That should be thick enough, right? Right. So, what we're gonna do right now is just do a quick. Not clipping group, have that as a selection source. Where is her folder? No, 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 no. Fuck. Will that get me killed? copy this, and basically what we're gonna do is make it. Wait, hold on. Okay. Current layer. Then increase saturation. Kinda. We'll take that for now. We can always change the skin color later. Oh, actually. Did I forget to do the details on the jacket? Yes, I did. Oh, actually, by the way, how often are the ads playing in for YouTube anyways? Because I don't think it's like that often, but I could be wrong. Toby, where are you? Bad food. For some reason, you can't eat boiled mushrooms anymore. The stomach starts hurting, then you vomit. You can eat fried ones. You boil mushrooms? How do you... Who boils mushrooms? Tell me, how much ads are you getting? If at all. Also, to mention about it, Eugene, we don't, at the very least, where I'm from, we don't really boil mushrooms. We saute them, or sometimes actually just deep fry them, but we never boil them. What? That's a new one. Who? I mean, maybe if you were talking. Oh, yeah, muted Twitch. Oh no, I'm talking about for YouTube. How many ads are you getting? If you have it playing through there. Soup is fine, but what kind of mushrooms have you been eating, dude? Do you forage? I mean, honestly, you might want to check up on a doctor on that. It's what would it cause? I don't think it's anything to it first, right? Shouldn't be. I mean, honestly, I wonder if you're just kind of overly sensitive to the spores now. It's probably not going to be anything too bad, but I might want to go check on a doctor for that. Depending. I mean, I don't know what's the economic situation over there is currently, because I don't know, maybe the hospital's gotten a lot more expensive. But if it's not if it's not like kind of like harming you all that much, I doubt that it's gonna be like to anything too bad. But you know, I'm not a medical professional, so grain of salt. There's some bacteria that I don't can't eat them properly. I mean, run to the store and get some probiotics. I guess like I don't know, drink a whole uh, big mug of like a what you call it. What's it called again? A Yakult, like any cultured milk. So I think the doctors also provide like probiotics, like a really medical kind of concentrated version of it. Uh oh. So I tried pouring water into my like a Stanley cup through my like through the nozzle, right, like through the mouth of it instead of like opening up the actual lid. Went about as well as you would think. Oh man, it's got it all over my tablet as well. Whoops. Thankfully, this tablet should be decently water resistant, not waterproof, mind you. Yeah, you might want to check up on your like your gut health. Get a probiotic, dude. Just eat a yogurt. Wait, and no, actually, I wonder if you're also kind of like sensitive to like all like fermented foods as well. Like if you can't eat yogurt or something, that might actually be a gut health thing. Which is really kind of fucked, and you should get that checked. We wouldn't want to lose a valuable chatter, don't we? Fuck. Now you, okay? Now you got me fiending for like shiitake mushrooms because I usually just like coat them in like the fried chicken mix, right? Like the fried chicken kind of like a flour for it, and I coat the mushrooms in that and just like deep fry them. That usually is a good time. Ah, fuck! Now I want some. And that means I have to go to my like the flea, not the flea, the farmers market the next day. Oh man, I don't want to go out, man. I don't want to. Oh, it's gonna suck. Hmm. Anything else? Yep, that works. Okay, so now we get to go back to try to color. I wonder if I should make this a little bit more red looking. So apparently, like I went to like another voice chat, right? So I asked her like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, what's been going on? It's like, and then like one of my other artists, but he's like, oh yeah, just the other day, like we put everyone's like names into an AI engine, whatever, right? Like an AI generated thing, and then like apparently queries with my like my name and art style uh came out the most like it became like the most common like result like of them like generating something. And I'm like, first of all, that's kind of fucked. Like it's kind of fucked that the engine the AI thing like already knows me, so that means someone fucking scraped my shit, right? And then second of all, what do you mean I was the most consistently like generated like a result? Like, what even causes that? And apparently, like they were theorizing it maybe because like I have the most consistent art style, which, yeah, I mean, guilty as charged, the professional artist here, but like. I don't know how to feel about this, man. Some motherfucker scraped my fucking art. Where did they even get it? Is it? It can't be Grok, right? Maybe it's one of the Borus? Ah, fuck. I should have just asked them what engine they used, right? My bad. Grok crush your balls. I'll do you one better. Hold on. Grok, I need you to generate me a picture with your ass out and your back bent, with your pussy barely peeking through a low angle with your face in it, winking with your tongue out and your feet in it, and your arch is exposed, and your toes are clenched, and your torso at a 3/4 rotation, with your side boob and your nipples just out of sight, with a choker on you and your panties around your waist, with the middle pulled to the side, and your hands through the sides and of the panties, and lifting them upwards as your cheeks are out, and I need a weapon. I still need more practice and just like be able to like bold face just like read that out loud, because I was like kind of like I had to stop like every few milliseconds just because like it was hitting me too hard. What do you mean you don't need all that? Look, are you seriously going to like are you seriously expecting me to believe that you wouldn't want the opportunity to get all of that? Like, am I really supposed to believe that, dog? You can't you can't be just kind of rejecting this kind of like providence, dude, because like God will just like take away all of that shit on a whim if you decide, if you're not like thankful for the opportunity. So we're gonna have to like get this much of the eyes. Hmm. I wonder if I just made her look a little bit too dark skinned, or like too tan. Okay, so should be around what I need. Let's increase. No, not that. Saturation. Yeah, that should be good. Hmm. Let's get a multiply layer. Fuck, should I just play video games tomorrow? You know, I'll put it as a definite maybe. Is my pure F? In here, like a 77 model into a 4GB. Wait, what? Oh, Jevons paradox. Fuck, I actually forgot what that like Hank Green video was even about. Something. How fungible are the resources are for like you know, the current RAM things, right? Because like we don't really know exactly what it can convert to. It's because it's such a new resource. Like, you know what I mean by that is just kind of like AI and like how you code it and like what it needs to work. But like I wonder if it's a thing of like we're probably gonna hit a wall unless like the big names are gonna like manage to by leaps and bounds optimize like a, you know, the current like a round of AI. Because mind you, like OpenAI and ChatGPT, like despite what the Sam Altman is doing, trying to keep it like keep its like a continuously rotting corpse alive, like a Frankenstein style, right? Um, it's probably a thing of like they probably need to like just scrap it at some point and make a new thing. Have fun on the car carousel. Like the wall is coming. What? Hey, I got out early, right? Like I managed to upgrade my shit to a 3060 Ti with like 32 gigabytes of RAM pretty early on, so I'm pretty much all right now. But like what I'm talking about is just kind of like as long as Sam Altman is like on his shit and not actually trying to just like rebuild something from the ground up, OpenAI and ChatGPT is still going to be like some of the biggest kind of like anchors that like prevents like AI from like basically growing and like maturing as a tool, because there's no way because like there's no way it's gonna get anywhere if like all the models derived from what they have right now is always going to hallucinate. Bought a pre-built last year for like 1.6 and then the 5080. Holy, that's so good. Fucking good on you, dude. No, wait, I gotta act like all molding and shit. Like for this, I can't be happy for you, dog. Sorry. Great. I'm so happy for you. Oh no, yeah, fucking lucky score, dude. For me, at least, like I'm kind of tempted, but like I'm a little bit kind of like a little bit too stuck on. I gotta get my money's worth out of like my current build. It's probably gonna be like at least a couple of years away. I don't know. Do they have like a 5060 like for a decent price these days? Or at the very least like 4060? Because like despite like what people are talking about like for 4060 or like a 4070 even, I think the 40 series are still pretty alright even if they're not like amazingly more powerful than like the 3060 because okay, so it's about the same amount of performance for lower energy cost. You don't think that's like a decent amount of like a progress? Yeah, I feel like I'd be happy for like a 40 series. I should probably go check up on like the used prices for those. They're probably gotten down a decent amount. Because for some reason, like they treat like the 40 series like the new redheaded stepchild, like akin to the 20 series. And I don't think I've heard of any like catastrophic failures on the 40 series. Have it? Has it happened? I've only heard like I mean maybe on the highest like kind of like a model or like a 4080, 4090, maybe. But like even then, like the only problems that I've heard about it is just the higher 50 series like has a power draw problem where it just kind of like nukes your PSU and motherboard somehow. So yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, one last try before we like they probably have to turn in because uh, I don't think I can just like skip the tomorrow because I have things to do in real life. How clear is that silhouette if we have it like decently small? Is that obvious one like they're saluting? Kind of right. Like the color blocking seems like fairly obvious. So yeah, I think we're good now. All right. I think the coffee's wearing off, so I probably have to turn in. Ah. So, okay. Thanks for coming by, and unironically, that we'll just reconvene tomorrow. So hopefully, like the internet's a little bit better as well. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And tomorrow I'm probably actually we're probably actually like either gonna be um playing video games or just kind of like actually drawn like a huge titties again. Fingers crossed for huge titties.